Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I have I believe it's the second update for my Panda palette for you guys. I've made some nice progress, so let's just go and take a look at that. Starting off with the older palette, or the one that has been around for a little bit longer in my Panda palette challenge. This is, as you guys know, the Glamour to Go palette from Too Faced, but in here I have a repressed shade from the Enchanted Glamourland palette. I know I still haven't repressed it, and to be honest, I don't know whether it's gonna happen anytime soon. Anyway, let's take a quick look at what this looked like last time. And I didn't have any like specific goals for this palette, but this is where we are right now. And as you can see, I've actually hit pan on the silver. I started using it a little bit more together with the blue from one of the other palettes, and I realized that this pan actually is not as like high up, or I should say like the shadow is not as high up. I repressed in here kind of the overflow of what didn't fit into this pan because I had the silver kind of in both, and I'm starting to realize that there isn't as much shadow in here as I thought there was, because I was assuming it would be similar to what was in here, but it isn't. So I managed to hit pan, which is really exciting, but because of that I'm also not sure whether I still want to repress it, because once you have pan, like, it's really nice to see that gradual development happening, and I have pan now, so let's see what I'm gonna do. Like, I'm not gonna be traveling or anything anytime soon anyway, and I don't mind grabbing for a shadow that is in a slightly different palette. So let's see. Yeah. So that was a nice surprise because I wasn't really expecting that. It wasn't really one of my goals either, so it's good. Then the Bourjois trio that I'm also working on. This is the Smoky Eyes trio in Nude and Ingenu. Let's take a quick look at what that one looked like last time. And I don't know how well you can see the difference here, but this is what it looks like right now. And I think you will see a little bit better when you look at the close-ups that I've filmed of this. Just quickly going through like these shades, I don't think I've touched them in the last month. So the lighter shade right here, which once I finish off Virgin in the Urban Decay Naked palette, this will become my brow bone highlight, like I said, but not yet. I'm getting close, but I'm not there yet. This is gonna be like more of a transition type shade for me, and right now I'm just focusing on some other things, so I haven't really been touching this one. However, the brown shade right here, I've been using in my crease quite a bit, and kind of the outer V area also today in this look, and this is a look that I've been doing a lot. If you guys are curious what I'm actually doing here, I did actually film a Get Ready With Me last week. That went up about a week ago now, so if you want to see, you can find it right here, I think. I always forget where it is. Here, maybe. Anyway, I've been using this I think probably about 10 times or so, and when you look at that close-up shot of that one, especially if you compare it to the brown, the other brown right next to it, you can see that it is really getting flatter already, so that is pretty exciting, because I also thought that that was going to be one of the later ones that I would have progress in, but it's nice to see that's already happening because it's a darker shade, so it's going to be taking a little bit longer, of course. Then we have the LA Colors palette in Lush that I'm also working on, and this is what it looked like last time, and now this is where we are right now. It's kind of hard to see the pan on this one, but there is pan. I was hoping to hit side pan on that one, but I got really close. Just not all the way there. You can see that in a close-up a little bit better because there isn't as much of a reflect. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, so I've been using that color in my inner corner pretty much every day that I've been wearing eyeshadow, so probably at least 20 times or so. Then I think I said I was gonna try to see if I can use that yellow a little bit more, and I've used it 0 times. I just have like other transition shades, and this is a shade that I wanted to try and see like how that would work as kind of a transition crease shade, because it is a lighter shade, and I'm trying to do other things on my lid at the moment. I just didn't get yet there because I was trying other things in my transition area for now. So I might get there at some point, just not just yet. Green shade I also didn't touch. As you guys know, I've been using a lot of greens in the last year, so I'm just focusing on some other things first. And the main thing that I have been focusing on, again, you can see it in the look that I'm wearing right now, is the blue shade. I know this was going to be like one of my harder shades to work with, so I'm just trying to use it a little bit more. And by now I have created a really nice dip in that one, so I'm really excited about that. I think I used it about 10 times or so as well, mainly over the last 2 weeks. This has been kind of my go-to look, and the blue one has been a really big feature in that look, I guess. So I'm getting used to it. I'm using a like really flat shader brush, like that came with the Naked palette actually, to put it on, so I can like really pack it on, as opposed to like it like fluffing away, if that is even a word. And then sometimes I use my finger to kind of intensify it a little bit more, because it isn't always doing exactly what I want it to do when I'm just using the brush. So that works. Maybe I can hit pan on that one by next time. That would be good. And then the purple, I think I've used like once or twice, kind of in different looks. So there's a little bit of progress on that one. There already was like like the biggest dip in this one before I even threw it into this project. So yeah, that is, it keeps glaring, sorry about that. That is what I've been working on with all these shades. So I'm not too unhappy with the progress that I managed to make. Like, I know I'm also doing like a 365 days of eyeshadow and my Panda's eyeshadow, so it's hard to focus on this as much as I want to at times, but I'm trying to make sure not to forget about it, because I don't want to have to like put all my effort into this in the last like 2 months or so to try and see if I can actually still get it done. So I'm trying to have these palettes be my main focus, and then like throw the rest in where I can, as opposed to getting a little bit too obsessed is not the right word, but getting a little bit too much into the Panda's eyeshadows and then not being able to make progress on these anymore. Because once I start to kick shadows out of here, they're gonna be gone. Whereas in the Panda's eyeshadows, of course, they keep rolling, so there's always something new to work on, which is exciting. But also it will mean that there's always something else that I can work on instead of these, so I want to make sure that that is not happening too much. But yeah, just quickly thinking of some goals for next time. I think my main goals will probably be to I want to try and hit side pan on the silver shade right here, kind of at the bottom. I think that should be possible. We'll see. It's a little bit higher up on the sides, but on that side it is not too bad, so I'm gonna try and see if I can do that. I'm gonna actually hit side pan on the white shade. Like, that basically is only one more use probably, so that's not gonna be an issue. And I want to try and see if I can hit pan on the blue shade. And then apart from that, we'll just see what is gonna happen. I'm hoping that by next time I will have started using the lighter shade in the Bourjois palette as my brow bone highlight as well, so we're gonna start to see some progress on that one, and maybe I can kick that out in like the next 3 to 4 months or so. But yeah, that is it for today. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I hope to see you in one of my next videos. Bye bye.